It's your weekly video. Let's talk about why you can't have nice things and why the reason is probably police unions. If by nice things we mean the right to not be killed by a police officer in America. Because let's remember, we live in a country where police kill over 1,000 people a year, and this has not abated since 2020. So we just got through Labor Day weekend, and we've been celebrating the rich history of labor organizing in America, which has been phenomenal. But police unions aren't like other unions, because police unions have been directly impacting my safety, your safety, and the safety of everyone around us. Specifically, they've become incredibly, incredibly powerful in this country. About 80% of police are union members. This has given them the ability to, one, argue for contracts that really prevent bad officers from being fired, and two, get lawmakers to give them ways out of trouble that keep bad officers on the job. Let me tell you what I mean. So on the contract front, 98% of police union contracts have a provision that prevents police accountability. Sometimes this looks like limitations on how officers can be interrogated about misconduct or how they can be investigated. It can look like mandating the destruction of police disciplinary records. It can look like sending police to arbitration instead of a real court process. No offense, arbitrators. But all in all, these provisions have real impacts on how police behave. Because when police feel like they can engage in misconduct with impunity, because there's no solid investigatory or accountability process, violence against civilians rises. In fact, there have been studies that have shown that when police get collective bargaining rights, violence against and killings of civilians go up. Now, you would think that perhaps lawmakers could do something, but between 2012 and 2022, police unions poured over $70 million into state candidates and committees. And this is just one chunk of money. There have been millions more going to congressional candidates and other state offices. The result is that instead of passing restrictions on police contracts that require accountability, we get 24 states having a law enforcement officers' Bill of Rights that limits investigation of them, prevents civilian oversight commissions, and gives the police a much sweeter deal than you or I would ever have in the legal system.